for the final 30 seconds. Hit's got to start coming through now towards the back of it. Shyy, flash over the top. Does connect, but Klaus, what an answer back. Damage being done. Taco, he's low though. And it's running and gunning. That'll finish him off. Two-player advantage. Spike will be going down. It's in a safe position, but the post plan isn't too ideal still. Massive player advantage, but everybody grouped up towards the side, and NagZ trying to take matters into his own hands. Risks were necessary, really, to try and turn the fate of this round, and it doesn't go his way.
A 2v5 that looks completely unwinnable here, with NagZ having his position up towards heaven. But Mazino and kiNgg are going to do what they can.
Needs a freebie here with Melser being low enough snake bite. There's keznit going down, but yeah, they all topple just like that. A player advantage crew.
So if Mazino just holds his ground, there is a big chance that Melser is dropped with the spike.
Recall smoke. That's kiNgg, relieving that pressure as well. Right from behind, a bit of a backstab attempt. Mazino's still there. The judge does not do the work, doesn't take out the opposition.
What an incredibly important fight that could have been the whole round for Crew.
Taken B main control, but still, it looks like Crew want nothing to do with it. Again, that fluidity on display. They force the rotations out all the way through spawn. There's only one player really anchoring, and they can hear the footsteps. DaveeyS, does he win this fight out? kiNgg! How's he managing that? Traded, though. keznit behind him, took him out. Not even sure if that was intended. Shyy onto the corner. Has to try and get one. Time running so damn short, but he falls. Could have been everything if he stopped it, but the spike doesn't look like there's a chance that it's going to be denied. Melser's there, getting the plant off. Extension towards it. Satchel forward. NagZ to 1v2, and he's brought down anyway. It's a three-piece for DaveeyS.
NagZ is going to make it feel like it's ending A.
He's in the off angle, misses the shot though. Doesn't land. Showstopper now. Forwards. Taco! What is that? He's removed him. He's out. He's repositioned. A fox in the pen, straight into the smoke. Mazino is ripping and tearing right through them with the sheriffs. They swarmed him. And my goodness, just like that. Aid in hand. Felt the pressure, and there we go, straight into ropes. That's kiNgg, pounced upon. They removed that position all the way back over to A. Ring around the rosies. Never really know where this team's gonna land. There's a pull, there's a nade. Shyy, close to the corner, him and Taco. Gotta do so much more. Towards the back of the site now. Seekers going across, damage done, I think, straight through the wall as well. It's a target-rich environment. Close to the corner, no one's cleared. NagZ at the time is running so damn short. Taco, can he deny it? Plant, close to the corner, away from him. Nothing to deny this one. Still active into the elbow. They know he's there. It's a double face as Mazino seeks to gain a bit of information, a better ground. All down to Taco, and DaveeyS has got it watched. Missing the shot on either side. Knives whopped. Oh, it's whiffy.
He pops the knives at that point, Brad.
It's whiffy, man. Angle. So unorthodox, isn't it? So exposed, but he wins the first fight out.
And gets away.
Repositions. Tucked into elbow. Can he get any more here to try and offset it? Potentially open towards main. There was two players there. Out in the open again. Time is running so damn short. It's 12 seconds. Shyy could be an absolute miracle worker. Doesn't win it with a wider face. It's Melser. Should he get down? kiNgg from long range with the judge. There's got to be some changes after that one. Surely he's hopping around the corner but cannot escape it. The sightlines were set onto him. 6-1.
Maybe that's something that Leviatán can focus on. Not giving first duels easily. Playing a rolling retreat.
Crossfire setup. Together, it's ramp with him and kiNgg. NagZ, can you do the most here? Well, it's all kiNgg, seemingly. It's 3 on the board. Dodges the flash. Magnificent. Melser, last one standing, and an ace denied.
Taking a lot of space and a lot of liberties up in A heaven.
Dangerous. They haven't crossed the threshold, just the open window angle. Shyy is out in the open here, so is NagZ, and then just wide open. They didn't expect that space to already be granted to the Crew players. NagZ is ready for the push. It's fallen to pieces.
I just love the adaptation from both of these teams. Leviatán were playing a slower defensive round in response to that, and Melser calls for them to go contact forwards. Okay, if Shyy's not going to use his utility to find out where we are, we're going to walk into him. They're scared of us at this point. They're scared of the DaveeyS op. Especially when he's got his tour de force active.
Yeah.
It really is beautiful. The system that Crew's figured out. A combination of Melser working with, while the rest of the team is doing their job. Oh, and Taco oversteps himself and gets punished. That's the worry.
Falls down. NagZ, satchels up in the air, flashed up, blinded up. He cannot move a muscle. He's brought down. The ult completely negated. That's a -8. With a minute left in the round. Oh. That is precise.
What a shot.
Mazino. Down control, but he's just one man with a Guardian. What can he do? He's feeling it. There's one.
30 seconds left.
Good shot to be found. Smoke propped up, finds himself the upgrade with the rifle, but the plant's going to go down. Nevertheless, does get the Cosmic Divide online. Maybe he can do something with it.
I've got your trail.
Another star planted, but here's the Seekers to spot out where his last two players are. Aimed it down. It's a deeper smoke. It does give him a lot of exit opportunities, but spamming through the Vandal is risky. Giving it away out in the open. Satchel at his feet. Shyy is dealt with all down to Mazino, and he cannot withstand it. 9-3 is the scoreline we look at. 4 players grouped up, seeing if they can get a cheeky kill. NagZ spots it, gets out. Luckily with his life. There's a response. It's instantaneous here from Lev. Shyy out in the open. There was no real coverage there, but under smoke. And DaveeyS does reposition with the rendezvous. 10 health, though.
They know where DaveeyS is as well. They know exactly where that teleport went to. He needs help from Klaus.
Deep flash. It's good. DaveeyS dodges it and still lands the kill. Heal not online fast enough. The nade will clean him up and finish him off. Shyy just poking and prodding towards the side here. NagZ still containing and holding, but he does get traded and brought down. kiNgg is close to the corner to one undone angle. It's a fight also waiting to be taken here. Mazino for the right chance of this backstab. Nade is there. kiNgg close again to the corner. It's finally called out, but he's already claimed 2, and there's Mazino. Final line of defense. Ready to strike when his team...
You really can't if you're
cheering for one team or the other, but yeah, the region as a whole is going to be winning. Well, here it is. Striking back. They are... What? With the shorty getting away with that. NagZ claiming too close to the corner. This is suddenly in much more than danger. This is looking almost lost. The spike out in the open. 2 players left standing. Faster. Yeah, no opportunities to pivot over to B. It has to land onto A for any chance to win the round here. Smoke's close. keznit is out in the open. And here it is. Time playing its part. 12 seconds left. Close to the corner. It's a 1v1. Oh no. NagZ has the spike, sticking it down here. Melser, does he choose to take the time with it? It's planted. Damage done. Only 78. Will be around the corner with the right clicks. That's the finisher. Gotta be joking. Running dry. He's already used his one smoke. How does he get in there? Showstopper. NagZ, can he pave the way? Can he clear out a bit of a space and an opening? DaveeyS, you are mad to take that fight, but he does bring him down. Just the 1-for-1. Taco close to the corner. Dog doesn't clear it. Klaus, oh, he's wide open. Wide open, and there's the kill. Surely running right into him. keznit, he's claiming it. It's carnage. In the final moments here. 3 versus 3. Winnable still. Having control. Still there's for crew. Lever all playing, tucked towards side. Series of these close angles and one of them positions. Down towards it, NagZ, who wins it out in the open, vulnerable. Forced to try and trade and take matters into his own hands. It's up to Shyy, 1v1. Time running short as Melser hung it.
Not quite.
I don't think so.
It's close, but I don't think he's got it.
Damage done, but not the defuse. He'll actually expecting the pit to be offloaded from that position. kiNgg, he's already vacuumed it up. Pushing forwards now. Showstopper all the way through. keznit spots it and nails it. The rockets, the consistency. This is looking like 12. Crew, just like that. That's from back of a round of their own.
Awesome movement from keznit there too. Using the blast back of the rocket to push himself away from kiNgg and around the corner so he couldn't get punished.
I'd love to see if anyone is tracking as well. I mean,
yeah, it's tragic. I mean, Leviatán are playing for the draw at this point. I wonder what this ends up doing to the mentality, but this is how they play. This is how they've practiced. And these are the kind of decisions they go for.
Don't blame them to a degree with it, but you got to keep these guns as well if you're going to make this decision. If you're not going to make a go of the round, you've handed it over. There's a 12 for crew. Almost anticlimactic in the way that one goes. Will they keep the gun? Shyy. Of course, you have to buy up around it. One round stands between it. Melser spamming down. Damage done, certainly. And here it is. Pull at their feet. Nade as well. It's all collapsed upon. Into the choke point you go. You do not stand a chance. Cosmic Divide. It's a bit of respite. Away from all this damage. Maybe you can get a 3-1 for them. It looks like they want to try and attempt to fight through. They were gearing up for it. You can see Shyy was holding a flash, I think, for maybe a pop flash play through the Cosmic Divide, but they had to give up chances for it, and the weapons are still not good. 2 rifles. Plant only just going down close to the corner. kiNgg's got the pit online. Can it help? Pushing forwards now. It's crew trying to take space in it, but this is an observer's worst nightmare. Walls and smokes and pits in the way. Everything is obfuscated. Faced up though.
Look how close and tight the crew players are together, trying to trade each other out inside the pit.
Fully blinded up, Shyy. Can't see anything, doesn't know what timing to be taken. That's keznit bringing him down, and 2 standing. It's here. kiNgg with the bucky. He's traded. It's spraying. It's random. It's a prey. There'll be no blessings on the other side of that one. Not for Leviatán. Crew. You're saying, have to keep your eyes now locked on the different middle areas of the map, just in case a player could be lurking.
I mean, the spike is heading now towards B. They have 3 players prodding over here. It's only keznit.
Yep, he's got to do the most. Flash. Avoided, dodged to the side. The spike now. Change of mind, change of direction. Mazino is the one who strikes back. Just, again, lurking into these 4 positions, doing a significant amount of damage.
They're expecting people to have rotated off A, but there were still 4 players here. They thought, surely if we take contact with keznit on B, they'll leave.
Rooted into the back of the side. There's a dash forward as well. All that space is going to be taken, killed, exchanged and traded. High tide in the face of DaveeyS, but finally it fades. Flash forwards here online. No one's watching the angle, and they're taken out, but it is, again, just up to Melser. Still in that position, weak enough from the prior shot. And Taco picks up 3.
What a cool pistol round there by Leviatán. Clear gameplay right from the beginning.
All the angles pushed out here, and yeah, contacting deep into the spawn. Flash through the wall. Melser, he dodges, and he collects 2.
Team flash onto Shyy as well.
Mistimed. Bit of a mistake. Almost like that as well. It's Lev trying to, again, take control back into the round, pushing forwards, but everybody falling, so...
Wins it.
And this is such a similar game plan so far. It feels like every single round has ended in a familiar way. Poking and prodding, one side doesn't work out. Well, it's your turn. Mazino and Shyy this time seeing if they can work their way in. But again, never to clear out dugout. High tide in the face. There's a player trap there, but they're just taking a fight through it. Taco over the top. That's what we needed to see. It's 2 kills. Knife still there. No refresher in sight. Has to whip out the weapon now. He's picked up the upgrade. Lockdown. Placed down.
They have to fight it.
And DaveeyS cannot defend it. Reckoning. Time is running so damn short. DaveeyS makes a choice to try and fight into it. It's stunned up. That's a spike. Dropped down. Out in the open. Taco. He's noted. It's running him down. What are we witnessing?
Doesn't it find an angle? Find an opening around this. The way that you play operator into this is trying to find the opening.
No way, man!
And there are none.
Oversteps in south, of course. I mean, plenty more angles to play for with the new pearl changes, but that is a little bit too much. With him falling, that's the go button. Cove. Flat now going down on top of it. kiNgg doesn't get away with it. Hoping and hunting for that timing. Melser seemingly too aware for it. 4 versus 4 now. It's evened it up. How does the fight get taken? Operator.
They have Sky ult here.
Seekers. One still escaping. Mazino falls. NagZ, dog. The collision course straight to Taco. Flash in his face. He's blind as a bat. Cannot see anything at all. He's falls in the nano swarms. Crew's utility. It's sublime. It's impeccable. And it's overwhelming.
Excellent stuff from Crew.
Difficult position to try and do so. Oh, actually missing as well, going a bit further back. This really just could be a scramble. Coming down to just trying to push through these smokes and making the most of it as well. It's all being watched. Again, Mazino, he's been cut off from all of them, pushing past the high tide. 2 players into main. That's left standing. So many targets to choose from. Half on the defuse. Doing a bar control. NagZ is out in the open. Pit. Timing here is so important. They're going to try and rush him down, and there it is. Removing the pit. Taco is leading the charge on the right clicks. Definitely doing the most. Plant down, pit of their own. This looks like the best chance yet for Lev, but they're going to be cleared out anyway because of this lockdown. Giving up the space.
They can still keep the pit up.
Free reign, but everybody playing towards the main of the side. Klaus is a pop flash play. There's nobody else playing up off of that. The turret's even getting into the mix. DaveeyS brought down in the middle of it. And 2 players are left standing now. Taco out in the open, hunting. Just down to keznit. I don't think they're going to be offering you too much more. They want this operator out of his hands, but honestly, the money and the bankroll, so damn good.
What is that?
For Lev, keznit, you're blinded up, facing the wall, tucked to the corner. This is a really dangerous position. He lands it anyway. The opposition taken out. Goodbye, Taco. He's still close to the corner. This is looking all over the place. Melser, he's so pushed up, there's no one to help him out. The cover reason drops down. There's golden trails pointing over the head of Klaus. They know he's close to the corner. That's what the snake bite is for. Lockdown. He has to reposition. He has to move. Everything's fading away out of it. He's still looking for kills here. It's kiNgg. He is brought down. There's really no follow-up. There's no trade. He's going to be detained, though. Is there the coverage? Hunting him down. His last player tucked to the corner. They didn't know there was a gap. keznit's close to it. Cove still there. Sheriff in his hands. Moving it back out. Can't hit the flick. And this is all over the place. Trailblazer. Finally, the detainment getting off here. NagZ round for the flank. It's a 1v1. NagZ picking up the operators at the tool for the job. NagZ, he rips off his head, the hubris. You dare use that against me?
Ball cutting through and away. Melser is out. They want to try and flood defend this one. Push them back where they stand here. There's a cove in their face, still giving a bit of breathing room for Tacolilla. Could be alone here. All comes down to this aim duel. keznit, he's granted it. 3 angles, spraying him down. It's Melser who claims 2. kiNgg and NagZ left to collect this. It's a 2 versus 2. Out towards the smoke. And still, NagZ miles away. Left to his own devices in the 1v2. Spike still needs to be planted close to the corner. Opportunities and chances to win this with kiNgg being so low, but you've got to think it's favored. And with that, it confirms they know his positioning.
Shouldn't be lost now by Lev.
No.
They can set up crossfires, swing off kiNgg's contact, or at least it'd be better for NagZ to take contact here. A bit of a reposition as well as kiNgg goes into spawn.
I mean, this is perfect play by kiNgg. It's just too much to watch for. Jump spot, first one, kiNgg. Wide face. Danger in the round, but no. They collect it together.
Leviatán have 4 players on A.
Grouped up. Will be enough to try and stop this here. Mazino immediately there with the wall. Instantly used in response towards the back of dugout. They are none the wiser. It's crew who are in trouble right now. Landed the shot still. Melser, he's alive. How is he still in the fight? 2 kills for it. Maybe a few more, but NagZ taking matters into his own hands. Running on with a pistol. Flash no connection. Into the back. They're not watching for it.
No
Over
way.
the wall. It's finalized like that. Melser again.
They could not clear him out.
4 kills for Melser on the pistol.
Willing to take the fight, aren't they? Jump spot. You hear it. This high tide just being used to try and reposition close to the corner. You call it cancels. You try and exit out of here. Now that all this gunfire is going your way. Gotta know the players are there. That is nasty stuff from keznit. Just off the traces. Locks on to his targets there, but again, there is still that danger because Spike isn't being planted in all of this. And it's kiNgg, he's just locked into the corner. NagZ was there, he's ripping their heads clean off. It's 3 in a round. And crew, it's up to DaveeyS, he's backing away.
30 seconds left.
Licking his wounds, but can you really still win this one out, man?
There's no way.
Spike's in the open.
There's 20 seconds left, and he'd have to recover the spike and kill everybody on site.
Just no chance.
It's just over. And that's 2 rounds here where Leviatán really should have won them both.
Towards the side, it's up to Shyy to put a stop to it. So does util still lay it down? Similar positions for it. Off the turret's contact, they're popped off. keznit separated away. Vulnerability as well. kiNgg's there, applying it. The snake bites. So difficult to chew through. Trying to get themselves in, but it looks like crew are just lost. There's the cove. Beam down, broken down, plants there. Stuck and planted. An extension to the round, but they are losing players left, right, and center. Only 2 left standing. It's keznit and DaveeyS. You'd have to pull off a masterclass, and they're playing from these positions. The cove blocks off one of them. That's a beautiful usage of it. Forced to beam it down. They know keznit's there. There's one. Tap with a rifle. No one actually sticking this. Enough damage done, but well, cleaned up.
Spot Taco.
Too short.
He's gonna go for it.
No way. Cascade is there. That is beautiful stuff. The reactions instantly no keznit. He shuts it down. No chance for celebration. Here's the reckoning. Slap that one down onto the side here. Mazino backing away. And here it is. We were talking about it prior. He's got it in his back pocket. Is it a flood attempt to try and get back in? Cove is down. No spam into it. Stuns. It's rattling. Pushed up onto them here. Melser, he has to stand his ground to dodge away from them. They're all stunned up, yet still they get the kill. Onto Shyy. He had to try and punish that, of course. They were locked up into that position. Now 3 players left standing for Lev. What work can they do? Still haven't cleared out the back of halls. Melser, he is blinded up, but the movement dodging to the side. Players are dropping like flies. It's left up to keznit. One shot there, flick and a reactions. Cove in his face though, and time, it has to be played! kiNgg, out of the fuse, backing away, lands it.
Stop him from getting the plant in the cove.
keznit, updraft dash forwards, looked like he wanted to try and disrespect it. It's a dog, and he updrafts over the top. Taco, right click, shutting it down. No util to set that one up, and DaveeyS is desperate, but desperate might just do it. 2 versus 2, that's what it's come down to, into the pit, and NagZ still alive. Spike is planted, but he is surrounded. Does he hear the footsteps? No, it's slow going. Mazino, he was creeping up behind, and NagZ was not ready for it. There's the 12th round.
Of course, after a run of rounds and they get up to the final hurdle.
All fades though. ytdailyvalorant betraying him. Lev, it's 3 versus 3. The Reckoning is online, and they're going to use it to clear out this site. That's going to give them an indicator. It's DaveeyS in main. He's going to do so much more, but there's a wall in his face, and it's the last one left. That's the map. It's secured. It's locked up. 4 in a round for Mazino. 13-8. Giving anything away in terms of how many players are playing towards the main, and this is an important fight to win out. Paranoia is excellent. Just on the backside of that one. Still, NagZ is being squeezed close to the corner. He will fall. That's the beauty of it when you take that mid control. Up and down, DaveeyS thinking matters into his own hands. A lot of damage off of that shock dart, and players are weak. They are low. Maybe it can be winnable still. 2 versus 2 towards the back of it. Noswa, there's the one and cleaned up. In the end here, pistol round for Lev.
Massive value for Shyy. It means he never has to worry about that and can focus purely on Cat.
The Angel. Taco hunting for a flash. Again, has to dodge it. Paranoia dashing across. That is perfect play. And well,
Noswa tried to join the site, exec.
Yep, right behind them. Enemy behind their lines, but no, brought down. Left up to 2, and of course the weaker guns. Crew,
30 seconds left.
slow, methodical play from them. Pays
remaining. Spike planted.
off. Going around for it. And sides, keznit very cut off away from the rest of his team. Door needs to be closed now, but grouped up. No players have left falling. Always potential for this to really go wrong now for Crew. Hunter's Fury is coming late as the hits coming through. Dart lighting them up. The util's good, but Hunter's Fury might just be better. Rifle though. In the hands of kiNgg. He's leading the charge for his team. The IGL really taking names. Hopping over towards Jenny. Shyy just dodging it, spotting it out. It's a 3-2-1 face. I love that discipline. But NagZ left alive. It's a 1v2 for him. A jump spot, doesn't know if he's sticking it, and that is played to perfection almost. Really love that from Lev. Massively giving up control of mid. Damage right through the wall as well. The wall back kills. Taco's fallen. And suddenly, I mean, just like that, the defense.
He's 1 HP swinging.
1 HP. keznit. Bro, he's cut off the bottom section of his screen. Doesn't care how much health he has. I mean, so willing to take these fights. Now Mazino, he TP'd into the back of the site. So much more to do in that scenario. Committing the ultimate to shore it up, but leaves it up to Shyy. He ends up paying for it.
Isn't that always the way? Your teammate gets in danger, you die trying to bail him out.
Another pop flash play. Reactions are good and clean, but there it is. The Phantom spam. Mazino is quick on it, pushing all the way through, trying to take the fight to him, and again it's left up to Shyy. He's caught it on the tail end of NagZ. There's 1 kill, but still 2 players remaining.
keznit is looking to reposition here. Now that they know where Shyy is, he's got good information, but this may give Shyy 2 1v1.
What?
And what is that play from Melser?
Oh my, and keznit whips the shot still. But Shyy wants to take the fight right to him. It's really quite precise. It's beautiful stuff. And now finally, as it fades, Paranoia. There's the go button being pressed. Lev barreling forwards, pushing forwards, but they still need to deal with Klaus close to the corner. He needs to play his life here. The longer he lives, the better it is. And he's claimed a second one. Why not? DaveeyS versus kiNgg. Battle of them. Time. It's ran too short. kiNgg realizes it. He cannot win the round. Gotta get out and save the rifle. Crew.
Lead every time, just based off info. This is a set play.
Yeah. Deep. Oh, that's a punish. Into the smoke. Feeling his match. The Hunter's Fury is supposed to be the extra piece onto that, but there's really nothing else more. I mean, 1 tag onto it. Actually, a kill to DaveeyS. kiNgg facing them. This has turned into an absolute scramble. kiNgg with a solo push, rewarded with 2, and here's the response, here's the reaction.
Cancelled. Mazino was thinking about getting deep onto B and realized he didn't have the time, didn't want to try and fight a 1v2 on site and leave his team to play the rest of the round potentially alone.
Gotta take risks here. It's a 2 versus 3. The no command's already let loose and let rip. No abilities in sight. NagZ, what position do you take? Not favored with that fight. Ton of damage. All to the back of the site they go. They realize it's probably the only chance they've got, but there's no time. It's relentless in terms of the pressure. The util is being flown their way. Flash over the top. There it is, gliding all over the place. Lev, the 5th round on the board.
These guys from Crew have already committed.
Yeah, it's going to come down to this push and pull. Which team gets the most out of their utility? Paranoia sent flying over. The dart eventually dealt with the backstab of Shyy. Does collect and does claim a kill. DaveeyS is left wondering where is the opposition. Could go in any sort of direction and leaves it into the 1v2. Shyy still healthy, low enough. There's the shot that lands with Klaus. Is quick with it. 3 kills on either side, but he does win out his. Clears out the side, Melser. Pushed into mid. Taco. Uh-oh, damage done. He doesn't win his fight out. 2 players detained though. Is there going to be an attempt to punish? keznit close to the corner. He's making sure to try and defend his teammates. This really is anyone's game. Dropping the gun. Detainment's eventually going to be fading away. 3 versus 3 still. Rifles in the hands. Mazino and Shyy. Mazino taking a fight into them. Up close, onto heaven.
That's a dangerous play to go for when you're in a 3v3 with better rifles.
Yeah.
But he makes it work.
They have handed over the guns though. Still, crew could turn this. Don't really have the util to get into this. They have a paranoia.
Mazino's ready to hold it. He's waiting for any noise.
Not ready yet.
Here it is, ripping across the site. There's the one. Will we see the follow-up? Yeah, Mazino watching onto heaven. Dealing with it. Melser, be happy to do some damage. Happy to take the guns away, but no, shut down in the end, so... Point with this smoke fade. It's all about the time he's taken inside of it. Another one blooms and blossoms. Mazino holding the paranoia. And he's waiting for it. Some sort of signal. There it is from the rest of his team. Starting to move forwards with Melser inside the smoke, holding it. Counter paranoia, swinging wide. Everybody stunted and stopped in their tracks. And where kiNgg was. 1 player left alive. NagZ with the spike. 45 seconds. It would have to be a 1v5. Just not probable. Just not likely. It's a double face. It's going to be meeting him here. Yeah.
Just throws tons of utility into lane for Taco to entry on.
The knife, Odin spam into the corner. He knows the sidelines, he knows the lineups, but there's danger there. Could be punished. Dart tagging him up. There's going to be the res all the way up. kiNgg's back into the fight, but again, Klaus still kicking with the Odin spamming away. 22 bullets left, but still just enough to evaporate and turn Lev into absolute mincemeat. It's a bloodbath. Towards the site, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Klaus hopping around, looking like he wants to get more kills, but he still has to reload the Odin. Yeah, keznit watching his back throughout all of that too, making sure he couldn't get punished. And puts things in an impossible situation for Taco and NagZ. They got 45 health between them.
Not enough, is it? Especially with them grouped all the way up. Playing it together. Safety in numbers. Happy to give NagZ free access to the A site. As soon as the plant goes down, that'll be the indicator.
And just player of the map so far for me is Klaus. He's just had so many of these rounds where he's controlled the outcome of what was happening completely.
Also realizing he has to try and take an early fight, but the tower... Oh, Timmy! Oh, with the ults in the back pocket, it's left pushed to the brink here. Guardians purchased, and Taco wants to lead it for his team. Great opener. But can you capitalize? Can you turn it into anything else? Dash forwards into it. Paranoia cutting close. That is a Hunter's Fury. It forces him into an updraft. Right out into the open, wide.
That's amazing coordination and communication for Klaus to set that up.
What an incredible call. Mazino creeping and crawling onto the side, trying to make something of it. NagZ, why not? Let it rip, son. Gonna try and find a pick. But there are no targets there. Shots going so damn wide here. 2 players. Trying to make the most. Not hiding the noise here. Shyy still is walking. There's one. NagZ, 2 versus 3 now. Grouped up together, but brought down. With just a Guardian. NagZ.
30 seconds left.
I'll be saying goodbye to the dreams of trying to win out this map. Instantaneous is the trade. Crew, just sublime. It's taken care of, but they still are not backing away from it. They want to fight behind the wall, close to the corners. Util to clear them out. Snake bite. No easy task to withstand all of that, but just a 1-for-1, and everybody backs away. Let's pretend it didn't happen.
They're wondering if kiNgg is going to take something aggressive on the other side of the map. He's normally pretty active when he's on his own like this. And now that crew realize he's not walking into B, they're trying to re-swarm on them.
No util being used, just straight up taking the fight, but leading the match, honestly. Shyy, Sheriff in his hands. Short work.
30 seconds
Got that
left.
space, and there's a deep flank on deep flanks. They hear it.
Is Shyy's turret still active?
Spike
Should be
planted.
from this range.
Yeah, there it is.
It's going to spot him. And NagZ and DaveeyS have gone round the world here. And they've given away at least one of their positionings. Now, for Leviatán, you can't be confident they're both here. So kiNgg and Taco still have to look the other ways. It's down to Shyy.
Shyy though. Beautiful damage, definitely chunking him down, and it gives his team the information. 1v2 for DaveeyS. You can play this one time on your side if you are Leviatán. DaveeyS half on the defuse, but already creeping closer to defeat. There's kiNgg. All of that util over the top though, there's a TP, and they seem none the wiser. Melser is there, ready and waiting, still kills to be found, and there's the paranoia. Let loose, let rip. Is there to follow up there? Yes, there is. Finally, help from his teammate. keznit is happy to oblige. Shyy is so out in the open. Now lockdown of the year prior, no chance in hell he's going to be able to use it. Oh, he's watching from the spectator seat.
And when crew are dominating Rubble, this is going to change the way that Lev have to approach things. I mean, they don't even get the chance to use the lockdown here. Their opportunity to build some kind of round that focuses around that ultimate that they got online so early, torn away from them. No chance. They're going to have to start respecting that crew have good ideas on Rubble control.
They're seeking to re-clear this one. It's going to be hard for them. Snakebite. Does it land towards the back? Does Melser get tagged? But he does. Has to drop down. Back to the corner. There's one. Isolating the fights out. DaveeyS. Okay. I believe it spotted him. Yeah, NagZ's aware. He knows the cross was there, yet still the fight gets one out. And the lockdown should push them all the way back. What a flick. Beautiful. With the reactions once more. DaveeyS does respond, bringing him down. Nice trade, but he's going to be detained. Needs some help. Players hot on his heels, seeking to try and bring him down, though. They give up the space. They realize it. Too risky to try and approach it. At least they are granted the plant. Seekers from Klaus. Usually commit this one. That's close to the corner. kiNgg is caught out near-sighted, but he does have the back of the rest of his team. Snakebite's there. Shyy doing a wonderful job of trying to stop them out towards Waterfall. They take the fights together. Group.
As the tree door is open too, these A players have got to stay towards that site. But people are contacting into B.
Yeah, and what are they trying to feign, though? The spike is in middle of nowhere. Mazino has the ult, so picks that one up. Once they claim the B side, cancels it. Picked it all the way up, but again, once we're getting caught out, there's two players watching for him. This player advantage creeping further and further away.
And they haven't even gone for the plant.
No, not yet. They want to try and force a fight as well. They can't. They don't feel comfortable to try and get the plant down as util out in the hands of these players, but you'll be getting away with too much else, are you? Shyy and kiNgg facing a match, trying to find those openings, facing it all together. Spike dropped out. Out of range of them. kiNgg retrieved this one, but there's really no time. I mean, 17 seconds left. They know exactly where he is with the flash. That indicator. Snakebite down. Will there be any form of chase? Now there is, yeah. Pushing forwards and past. Still, the plant online. kiNgg close to the corner. Has the pit. No time to unlock it. And there it is. Wide by Melser, sacrificing his life, but for the greater good. Roll. Everybody walking over towards the C site. It's a nade there. Tacolilla, vulnerable duck. Has the showstopper. He's so damn low. And a swarm at his feet. Almost bringing him down there. The repositions of DaveeyS. And NagZ. How are they doing this, man? So Nano Swarm set down prior to actually earned the first kill. And now the door opens up. Crew eager to draw some more blood. Eager to take another fight. There's nothing to cut this one up. They flip the side up entirely. Taken towards the back section of it. And repositioning once more to Waterfall. Again, not planning for them there.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to just see exactly the same kind of situation occur. It's on Mazino.
Yeah,
he's got to go huge.
He gets stunned up. Now there it is. Rocket online. keznit skips across the angle. Noswa, no world in which he's able to get that one kill found for him. But how do you win this one? You just can't. Again, planted close, cut to the corner. It's just a repeat. And 4-4, that's where we draw it. To just disrespect, seeing if they can take the fight towards it. Satchel plays again across. Horn. It is there. Paranoia on top. Do they really seek to try and take the battle? Yes, they do. A Nightfall. This time, it's going to be used to supplement it. Attempt to try and take the fight and the push. This time, being won out by them. Yet, DaveeyS once more there. This time, not able to get lucky by tracking down the traces through the wall. He's brought down and leaves it to NagZ.
Finally, they break through and push into A and take this control.
Spike planted.
Now, with the orb and with the plant, Shyy and Taco are getting their ults online. So this is now going to be helpful for the next. Unless NagZ poses a bit of a problem, but surely not. Yeah, Shy's got him in the back for the next half even.
Well, there we go. Tacolilla off the rip, off the jump, and a rocket, it lands true. Claims the target, nade rebounded, nobody can choose to fight him. He stands his ground down. Plant is fast off the rip. They're going to try and flood right back into this. No denial of it. Util being used and a snake bite's there. Still, it is chaotic. And it's scrappy all over the place still. With the pit laid down, it's a massive advantage now for Lev. There's really no breathing room in this. The shorty shot's going wild. kiNgg, no kills claimed.
You should run.
Has to back away and leave this one. And finally a bit of a breather. Enough for this lockdown to be just planted. Lord knows where. Maybe out into the open. kiNgg falls.
What a kill.
That is a massive one. No more pit now to push it back, but time is running short. You can see it. I mean, you're hearing it. It's ticking away with how fast this spike was planted. Time is just out of their hands. keznit lucky with it, but still doubled up, double face. There has to be somebody sticking it. They know it. It forced them out of the open. Approaching that position, close to the corner, jump spot, smokes up. Bit of damage being peppered into him, but the paranoia ripping its way through, giving up the space now to them. Melser trying to get this plant off. There's a nade. Taco still holding on to it now, and there's a call in the moment. This is crew. That adaptability, flexibility. That's a triple fight as well, all the way up into heaven. Close to the corner though. Prowler nade at his feet. Counterplay with the util. Horns over the top. They've regained still that control of this. It needs to be an attempt by Lev to try and clear through. And they're winning their fight. Shyy, he's been the difference maker in this map and even in this round. Maybe he can win it out for them. DaveeyS though on the flank. The distraction is just perfect. Where's the last player left standing? Cutting around the corner. Nana Swarm. No chance of sticking it. kiNgg, he's forced into such a difficult decision. Has to try and stick this one now. Half. Will he be able to get it? It's a wider face and DaveeyS knows how to play it.
Seems like the correct play.
One for one trade. I mean, the defenders are spread thin across the map here. Nade into the back. Shyy, he's got to force himself out wide yet. Tucked close, 77. Help still. No way does he get to. Vulnerable tuck. It's impeccable. Just perfection. Weaving in and out and playing off of one another. Leaves it down to just Melser. A lot of bullets. Paranoia does miss, but well, we're meeting the firing line to that 20-second mark. Here it is. Do or die. Satchel combined with the flash. Cuts across the angle again. Nade towards the back. They have to take this fight now. And Shyy, again, could be the difference maker. Him and kiNgg have just been fantastic in these spots. But again, it's Nozwa trying to shore it up. 10 seconds remaining. The plant will go down. Anything tonight is Taco. He has the nade, but already being stuck. Klaus avoiding, dodging, juking the bullets.
These players are low. keznit getting healed back up by Klaus may end up being super important. But Taco has to go for a play. Mazino is so far away, he can't afford to wait for the omen. Taco's got to make something happen now. And the Trailblazer has timing it.
Yep.
Shot's still looking
fired,
for
though.
it.
Yeah. Wasn't broken in the end. Taco's there. Flash over the top, not connecting too hard. No play's really falling for it. Mazino, he's low enough, and there's damage being done certainly, but time now ticking. The spike putting that pressure. Crew, they find the 10th round.
In position to execute. I mean, Shyy can't use his lockdown here.
He's in a position to spam the wall. Here's the orb being picked up. It's the Nana Swarm anyway, just defending his position. Still tucked close into tree. Trailblazer around the back. Now the showstopper orb, but he misses the movement. And kiNgg punishes right from the back. Still inside, stunned up. DaveeyS taking a fight to his adversary with Shyy falling now. It should be the side cracks wide open. The pit. Free reign with it. Launched down. Shots just missing. NagZ still alive, so the pit active once more. But as Leviatán just really seeking to just lay claim to one section of the map already. They cut it up. Tree control is there, but the pit still remains active and still alive. Where's the util? Postplant's playing away from this one. It's always tricky. NagZ falls. That is the crux of it. It's left up to Klaus, and I think he's already made noise. They already know where he is, waiting for it, dodging with the flash. Someone needs to tap this, and look at that from Mazino. Gliding across the ground. Lev really should be set up for this one. Is this a pop flash play? They want to disrespect it. Taco from the high ground position. Melser seeking to punish and capitalize, and he gets out with his life.
No Klaus alive, though, to be able to heal him up. And a 3v3 with guns dropped in places where the crew players have no chance of being able to recover them.
Yeah. Not really a chance of it.
So still favored towards Leviatán. Taco's done enough here.
I can't believe Mazino here. I mean, this deep push out of A main, and you're up against the half buy.
Yeah, and also the angle that he's fighting on is kind of favored for Stingers.
It's risky, isn't it? DaveeyS is there, though. Only the ghost in his hand to really try and challenge that.
Mazino is a very confident player. But we've seen him get punished a few times in this series, and he's looking like he's about to be punished.
Melser, he capitalizes!
Those are the mistakes that are gonna cut you off at the knees.
And what a brutal one. Yeah,
30
you've granted
seconds
all that
left.
space, yeah, but you've handed over the rifle. And now, sightline set, grouped up once more. kiNgg has to try and do it. The spray down does not receive two. He's brought down with a trade. Plant. More time being bought into the round, but it leaves it once more to Shyy. He has been a difference maker. The numbers he's putting up, nothing short of that spectacular moment, but he just opens himself up. He's not favored for it. And that's a backbreaker, Josh. All picked up. Klaus.
Big ultimates to work with.
Got it online. They're going to aim to try and fake this. They just handed the spike over to Melser. He has his ult. 25 seconds left. It's the goal to draw rotations. Damage being done. It's the rifles. Being them down into the angles. A lockdown on top of it. They want to try and put it maybe into C. There's no time. 15 seconds. Got to get a move on. But it's being watched for. The lockdown will push them back. You have to respect this one, kiNgg. Not getting detained. Giving it away. 7 seconds remaining. Has to be the plan. And he will commit to it. Now the ult. Committed to get themselves onto the site. They've granted it, but they don't have any of the extremities. Shyy pushed up, locked down into the smoke. Timing is everything, and he's got the knife out. Not enough though. kiNgg defends it. The lockdown's still alive, and it just, I mean, it's going to be pushing them all the way and all the way back. kiNgg, such a play to make in a moment. Might have just done it. Down and out. keznit aims to take the one, but kiNgg, my God, man, wants to try and face wider. Here's a showstopper at work in play. Mazino. Out wide in the open.
Caught again on the anti-eco. They can't afford to be playing 4v5s in these kind of spots.
Mistakes like that will cost you. Taco, stalwart, the defender, Nightfall. This is to try and supplement and help him out again. That supportive ult. Scatters his way across, but it's sidestepped by Crew. They want to set the sights again over towards B. There is util here. Melser pressing forwards. Alarmbot spots it. Ow, but Shyy just didn't know where to aim. They are falling and they are crumbling. This is a round the Crew really shouldn't have won, but now the spike planted. The positioning is good of the players. They have a massive advantage here. And Taco and kiNgg, if you fall into your old ways and save, it looks like the decision is made for them. No money in the bank.
And Leviatán in a 2v5 forced to make a terrible decision here. To the jeers of the crowd as Crew get up to match point, to tournament point. 1 round away from champions.
My ult's ready.
And they've managed to do it here on this map by winning 2 thrifties, both of which feature Mazino being the first, or not first, but a large error. The Crew were able to capitalize on. Caught out playing too aggressively over towards A. Not respecting the showstopper enough in this round. Trying to fake the teleport away, hoping keznit would...
Pings abound. All comes down to these individual duels. Is Klaus really going to make a go of this one here with the rifle? Anything to clear into the corner. A nade. Prowler, it expires. Or at least broken in the middle of it. Satchel. Now on top. Time running short. This is it. This is for everything. Klaus, he finds one. Tree fight taken. Melser, not enough damage to really bring them down, but everybody falling is left up to kiNgg. But he will go down. Crew pulling off the miracle. And that's the usurpers coming for the crown.
The team that started this year 0-10 throughout Lock-In and VCT Americas, 5-0 clean in LCQ. They had no second chances at the start of this tournament. They hadn't earned them. They didn't deserve them. And yet this run has changed the way that everybody is going to look at this team's year. They've redefined, rewritten the history books.